After returning home, exhausted and battered from his last fight against the Reverse Flash, Barry eventually realizes that he is now using the negative speed force, destroying everything he touches while running. He also notices that he's healing much more slowly and constantly exploding with rage. Concerned, Barry decides to limit his use of powers until he can figure out what's wrong. Soon after, he receives a report of a thief stealing blood samples from the police department. Barry rushes to the crime lab, only to find several guards dead and all the evidence destroyed in a fire. Unable to use his negative powers to help, Barry tries to assist like a regular person, but ends up passing out from exhaustion. Later, Barry's team confronts him, upset that he acted alone and almost made a huge mistake. Overwhelmed by the negative speed force, Barry snaps at them, shouting that without him, the lab is nothing. He adds that if they don't like his work, they should just fire him immediately. Shocked, the team is left speechless as Barry storms out, deciding to investigate the stolen samples on his own. After some time, Barry theorizes that the thief might have hidden the samples in a place like the morgue, where it wouldn't attract much attention. When he arrives there, he finds a doctor named Ramsey attempting to destroy the samples. Before Barry can act, he suddenly collapses in pain. Ramsey reveals that after years on the job, he realized how fragile human life really is. Tired of being weak, he injected himself with various metahuman blood samples, which not only made him invulnerable, but also gave him the power to control people's blood just as he was doing to Barry. When Ramsey threatens to kill the Flash and everyone at CCPD, Barry becomes enraged and unleashes a powerful black energy blast that sends Ramsey flying out of the building. Terrified that he might have killed him, Barry panics and considers giving up being the Flash. But then Ramsey gets back up, saying all he ever wanted was to protect people. However, now that the Flash has shown how dangerous he is, Ramsey decides he'll cure Central City of its greatest disease by eliminating the Flash. He names himself Bloodwork. Barry tries to reason with Ramsey, insisting he's not a villain, but Ramsey doesn't listen and begins spreading his infected blood all over Central City, eventually engulfing Barry as well. As Barry struggles, he realizes that the more agitated he gets, the faster his blood flows. In a final effort, he tries to talk Ramsey down. He tells him they're alike, both overwhelmed by negativity and both having hurt people they cared about. But even with their mistakes, they still have a chance to be heroes and do the right thing. Hearing this, Ramsey hesitates and begins to calm down. As he approaches, Barry takes the opportunity to grab his head and electrocute him, using his negative powers acting like a defibrillator to disrupt Ramsey's nervous system and stop his control over blood. Finally, Barry brings Ramsey to justice.